November is National Diabetes Awareness Month, and with the holidays right around the corner, Brittany Santos, an Oxnard dietitian, offers 9 tips for people with diabetes to have a happy holiday. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It was astounding when you were telling me 521,000 people in Louisiana have diabetes, and this place loves to eat. So around the holidays, that's like, wah, wah.
It's extra tricky, for
yes.
sure.
So how do we avoid being sad during the holidays if we have diabetes?
So you don't have to deprive yourself. You can still enjoy the holidays, but moderation is key. And also you want to make sure that you stick to a regular eating pattern. Try not to skip a whole lot of meals. Have a well-balanced meal before going to a holiday party to make sure you don't overeat when you get there.
And so when you're looking at that buffet table, you need to be a picky eater, right? You need to say, okay, I want that, and maybe I'll sacrifice a little for this. Tell us about that.
Yes, be choosy. Pick the foods that you've been waiting all year to eat, right? And stick to a reasonable sized portion. You know, use moderation.
The cornbread dressing and the pumpkin pie. All right, so walking away from that buffet table when you socialize is a good idea. And you never really think about it, but it's true. You graze and eat just to socialize.
Yes, we love to eat. We love to socialize, especially in New Orleans. Getting away from that buffet table, out of sight, out of mind. You know, get away from it so that you can really enjoy that conversation, really enjoy visiting with your family and friends.
So in between having a party, just staying active. Sometimes during the holidays we're like, okay, I'm taking the whole month of December off. But just kind of take a couple of walks. Just kind of keep yourself going, right?
Yeah, keep yourself going. You know, get the family involved. You know, take a walk together or a bike ride together. You know, enjoy those moments, but still stay active.
You talked about managing stress. During the holidays we're shopping. We're trying to get everything together. Managing stress never happens. But, I mean, what's the best way to handle that, which can trigger eating too?
Yes, try to plan ahead as much as possible. Try to prepare things that you can ahead of time so that it alleviates some of that stress. And give yourself a break. Don't you know, be so worried that you snacked a little bit more than you should have. Get right back to your eating pattern after that.
So as a dietitian, you probably know a lot about substitutions that we can put in place of some of the things that are really harmful for us.
Yes, so things like heavy whipping cream. Try to switch over to evaporated skim milk. Try to cut back on the sugars by using a little bit of sweeteners like stevia or something like that.
Fat-free sour cream or plain yogurt can be a substitute for some things, you're saying?
Yes.
Fat-free mayo instead of or plain Greek yogurt. They don't sound real appetizing, but I guess when they're hidden in the food, you can't really tell.
And flavor it up with some herbs, some spices. Try to use, fresh onion, fresh garlic, things like that to flavor your foods.
All right. Well, all of those tips are good, Brittany Santos, but I think some people are going to still be sad over the holiday. Thanks so much for joining us.